It's been about a week since I've used the Galaxy S21 and here are my thoughts. In my opinion, I think Samsung phones give you the most flexibility and also you can be super casual with it. So that's why I think the S21 is great for people that know they're not limited in any way. So let's just say somewhere down the line their lifestyle changes and they would need to be on their Galaxy S21 more often, that phone can still deliver. So I'll say this phone can satisfy a great range of people. From day to day, the best thing about this phone for me is the screen quality. If you're coming from the iPhone or Pixel like I am, the first thing you'll notice is the color. So using the iPhone side by side with the S21, you can tell the colors are muted and bland on the iPhone. I'm a small phone user, so having that bigger screen is really enjoyable for viewing content, browsing through Instagram, and even typing. For battery life, it is solid for a casual user. It will definitely last you throughout the whole day. Even though there are times where you may use it more than usual, it can still deliver. Standby time has been pretty average. Overnight, I would lose about 3 to 5%, so nothing too crazy there. And you can save more battery life by sticking with the 60Hz screen display. If you're a casual user like me, you probably won't even care or notice the difference. If you are a heavy phone user, then most likely it will get you throughout close to the end of the day. And if you are a gamer, most likely you would have to charge some time in the day. This year, having that adaptive refresh rate option on, it's pretty nice that when you're not doing anything on the screen, it will go down to 60. So that is a big pro from the last year's model. I did play Call of Duty for like 30 minutes and I did lose about 10%. So I hope that will give you some sort of idea if you're planning to play games. With the new Snapdragon 888 processor, this phone can run through anything, browsing the web, playing games, or even watching videos. So think about performance, that's gonna be the last thing you should worry about on this phone. With the fingerprint sensor and face unlock, I would say it's working pretty well without any issues. It's pretty quick when I'm using it. And I would say it's not too noticeable from last year's model, maybe just a little bit faster. And once you get used to the fingerprint sensor location, if you put your phone facing up, you can just naturally put your finger there and the phone will unlock. The cameras on the S21 are really good all around. It has really good photo and video quality. Whenever I'm using a camera, I am confident that the picture quality or video quality is gonna be looking good any time of the day. The colors of the photo is pretty vibrant and saturated, so it's already ready to share online. This year, they have a new mode called the Director's View, and I would say that it's pretty cool when you can capture your reaction and what's in front of you. The only downside that I can see is it doesn't have any video stabilization, so if you're doing any type of that run and gun vlogging style, then the video footage may look too shaky for you. For the price of $800, this is a solid phone to get. Especially if you're putting it right next to the Pixel 5, the Galaxy S21 does offer a lot more for your money. In my opinion, this is the best looking Galaxy phone that they made. It looks elegant and the camera looks like it's part of the design. It's not like last year's model where it do have a random rectangular square out of nowhere. For the hardware quality, it is not as good as last year's model. It is made out of plastic, so yeah, it's not as good, but honestly, I do prefer the touch and feel of it, and most likely people will have a case on it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. In the beginning, I told you guys who this phone is for. So who is this phone not for? It is not for people who needs a basic phone. So what they will be doing is pretty much calling, texting, and browsing on Facebook. So for me, I think that's a waste of money for having a phone that's just way too overpowered. And you're not going to be taking advantage of all that power, so why waste more money? Rather just spend it on a cheaper phone and buy a good case or just buy good Bluetooth headphones. Or you just don't like big phones in general, because I will say it is pretty hard to reach on top of the screen. For me, having smaller hands, the S21 does feel gigantic. When I'm reaching across the screen or on top, it does feel like my phone is gonna slip out of my hands. And the best solution for that is to have a grippy case, which I've done a video on speaking cases, so it'll be nice if you guys can check that out after. So should you upgrade? I would say if you're coming from the S7, 8, or 9, it's gonna feel like a good solid upgrade. If you're coming from the S10, it's pretty situational. If the battery life is not lasting as long or just dying on you, or the performance is not up to your par, then for sure, just upgrade. If you found this video helpful in any way, it would be awesome if you guys can just give a like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.